and welcome to Phoenix TV, the TV show that follows Manchester's fastest and most exciting sports team, the Manchester Phoenix. On this week's show, we have player interviews and match highlights. We're going to start, as always, with the hockey news with Tambo and a new toy he's bought with all our season ticket money. How's it going, mate?
Not too bad. We're going high tech today.
I know
mainly because I had one or two cocktails last night after last night's game, and thought it'd be easier to just take it straight off the computer.
It's all right. We can cut that bit out. No one will know that you were drinking on the job.
Right. First thing we've got to talk about really is a young lady called Shanna Few. She's our guest steward tonight, and she's with the 6th Cheadle Scouts. Welcome to the game, Shannon. What's that done? Right, a bit of news for you. I've got basically the games from last night, then we'll get on to our one, which we both witnessed, didn't we?
No comment.
Right, first one really, I've got Slough 5, Telford 3. Pretty easy win for Slough really. They took the foot off the pedal in the third period. A hat-trick for Mindy Kyrgios, a goal from Towalski, and Bakarlik with a penalty shot. And some goals, Priest, Green, and another one by Green for Telford. Basingstoke, they've kept up their good form with a 4-0 win over Peterborough. Shepherd and a hat-trick from our old friend Joe Miller. You like that? Good. Milton Keynes Manchester we'll talk about later. And the other one, Bracknell 4, Sheffield 2. This was actually at the Ice Sheffield rather, and not at Bracknell where it says so on the computer. Bracknell took a 3-goal lead through Ford, Smittle and Lamey. And then Roden, Wood hit back for Sheffield. And it wasn't without its friendly banter as well. Mr. Campbell got himself a 2+2+2+10. And then an empty net goal at the end from Thompson gave Bracknell the lead. Well, that just leaves Milton Keynes Manchester.
And that's all for Phoenix TV. Good night.
Now we have to talk about it. I think not our best night at the office.
No, it's one of those where I think you had a couple of guys having an off night, and unfortunately you have 3-4 guys like that. The rest of the team can't really kind of pick up the whole slack, and yeah, it was just a bad day at the office, unfortunately, I think. Just
can't do it with Adam Calder and Lee Jamieson, 5 goals between them.
Well, yeah, they just seem to be on fire. I mean, fair play to Milton Keynes. I thought they played really well. There was 1 or 2 non-calls, I think, which should have been called. I mean, obviously, a couple of our guys got high sticked and injured, and nothing was called. So, again, I think that played into it. But on balance of the night, you can't take away from Milton Keynes. They deserve to win.
Certainly did. So we're moving on, and on to tonight, Telford. Now, we've said this for 3 years now. It's a game we should win easily. It never ever turns out that way.
It's one of those where I think we either batter them, or it's like a very close game that either goes into overtime or penalty. It's never kind of like a goal or 2 in it. It's always a stonking or goes into the extra frame.
And of course 2 ex-Telford boys in our lineup with Andy McKinney and Scott McKenzie.
Yep.
They'll be wanting to do something against their old club.
Well, yeah, we've seen that with Declan Ryan. He always kind of pulls out all the stops. Hopefully those guys can do the same thing and hopefully wrap up a nice win for us.
Well, I'm going for a comfortable win tonight and keep the splinters off, and that's what we want to see.
Yeah, I've got to be on balance of it. I think obviously they want to have another talking to by Tony, so I think they're really going to be up for this. So yeah, I'd think we're going to get a comfortable win.
So, shall we?
It's all yours.
Let's go watch some hockey.
Looks for a pass. Sherney takes that one off the boards. Back to Hand it goes. Sherney's down in the corner. Flatten in the slot. Shoots high and wide. Hand moving out to the hash marks. Back to Poshville at the blue line. Hand has it again. Walking in. Shoots. Ryan makes the save. And the Tigers get it to the line but not out. Poshville shoots. And Ryan gets the left pad on it. Knocks it past Tony Hand. The Tigers can't get it in though, and Phoenix will come in. It's a 3-on-1. Sherney plays it across Flatten. Hand, great stop deck Ryan, and it's cleared out of the crease. Brittle finds Chesky opening the slot, and that shot's deflected high and wide. Back to the blue line. Watkins moving into the middle. Shot is padded away by Phone. Just forced off it by Tom Watkins, but he gets the puck down in the corner, backhands it nicely out to the line. Shot comes in, the deflection was there, and Ryan finds the loose puck in his crease. Puck will now break for Luke Brittle. Hand skating back as Schnabel forces Brittle wide and then gets the stick on it. Puck though does find Brittle, and Foam makes the save with Andre Poshfield, who looks to go all the way through as his stick tied up by Saw. Watkins will backhand around the board to McKinney. In off the line, keeps it in. Then comes in with a big hit on Marcus Maynard, who dropped his stick. Risky pass, picked off, long comes in, and the diving block gets enough of it from Tom Watkins. Duggan forced into the boards by Krusik, but nicely keeps the puck. McKenzie trying to go for a wraparound. Watkins on his knees in the crease. They tried to dig the puck loose, and eventually the whistle goes. The touch from McKinney, he's robbed his man into the zone. Opening the slot was long, and Ryan slides across and makes the save, and then Bentham can't put it in at the second time. So keeping it in the zone as Saw has it down in the corner. Schnabel comes across. Another big collision on the hash marks as Fohn makes the save and the puck knocked out of play. Face-off comes back to the line. Big shot from Krusik. Fohn makes the pad save. Tigers trying to go on the wraparound. Great stop by Fohn. The net comes loose, and Dan Boardman immediately waves the goal off. Chesky caught dwelling on the puck there. It's Duggan that has it, trying to spin and get the pass through. And Tom Duggan goes down in pain as he tied up with Jordan Bannon. Schnabel throws it towards the net. It was an innocuous enough looking collision as Jordan Bannon and Tom Duggan collided. Words being had in front of the bench.
How would you like to drive away a brand new Peugeot from Robinson Day Sale? All you have to do is just add fuel. So what are you waiting for? Come on down today to Robinson Day Sale.
At Robinson Day Sale, all our ATA qualified technicians use the latest diagnostic equipment to repair all makes and models of vehicles. All our service and repair work comes with a full 12 months parts and labour guarantee.
Here at Robinson Day Sale we have access to over 2,000 quality used cars. So if you want choice, value for money and low cost motoring, come and see the friendly team at Manchester's Peugeot dealership, Robinson Day Sale.
Okay, Phoenix TV, Tambo here, and going to have a word with a couple of fans. And I've got 3 victims behind me. So just, if you can give me your name please, and how long you've been watching the Phoenix?
Damon, I think this is my 4th season now.
Lisa, 4th season as well.
I'm Darren and it's my 3rd season. 3rd.
Well, they're all veterans really, aren't they? So, what got you hooked on this daft game then?
Well, first of all, up late at night and just saw some NHL games on TV. Realised there was a team local, so I thought we'd try it out and been coming ever since.
And your excuse?
The same, because we're a couple, so...
I never have guessed, no. Well, I just don't want Phoenix are responsible for a lot of strange things with couples, so do that. And yourself, mate, what got you hooked? Them?
No, I've always liked hockey but never lived near a team until I moved to Manchester, so this is the closest.
Okay, what do you think of tonight? We just can't seem to get the puck in the net, can we?
It's hard, it seems like we're doing everything but get the puck in the net really. It's just lacking that last finish, but it's going to come I think. He looks a good goalie, Declan Ryan, but I think he's riding his luck a little bit. It'll come a cropper.
Well, he's a local boy and he always plays well against us, that's the problem. Guys, thanks very much and hope to see you again.
Puts it into the empty net, and surely now the Phoenix are EPL champions.
Green down there in the corner will look to try and clear it away. The pass finds Luke Brittle, and Brittle threads it through. Chesky has a step on the D, goes to the backhand, and Fohn gets a piece of it, knocks it away. Looking for Jordan Bannon, long it is that has it, tries to stick handle past Tom Watkins, drops to his knees, thrown towards the net, and Ryan gloves it and holds on. Neil had pinched in from the line, Flatten's backhander is picked up though by James Neal, nice pass, Hand, Flatten back towards Tony Hand, and he knocks it wide. Fine Hand in the corner. Walk box out shot is deflected into the opposite corner. Neil gets a piece of it, Flatton lobs it up. A big hit comes in from behind on Michael Sherney. Sorely, that was a penalty. Sherney will find Hand. Poshville at the top, Hand has it again. Sherney down in the corner. Hand shoots that one, comes off the post and bounces out. Hand. Sherney trying to thread it through the crease for James Neal, who was crashing the net. Moving out, trying to generate room for the shot. Sherney through the crease, Flatton is open. Waits, and Ryan gets the pad on it. Long has it, Poshville top at the circle, shoots. Ryan gets the blocker on it, he's lost his stick. Cycles it down in behind the net again for Tony Hand. Threw it out in front, Flatton finds it, and Ryan didn't see it until it was through his legs and into the goal. The Phoenix have finally broken through. It's Joachim Flatton with his third goal of the season, and Manchester lead by 1-0. Boothroyd though found it. Mackenzie goes down, no penalty called. The Tigers will look to bring it the other way as Chesky tries to drive his way through the D. Brittle finds Chesky, Foam gets a piece with the glove and it just bounces wide. Poshville will find Michael Sherney. Flatton trying to come into the zone with speed, gets nicely around. Croft still has the puck. Couldn't get the shot away though. It's back to Poshville at the line. Ryan went down in the butterfly, didn't know where the puck was. Thankfully for him it went wide. Trying to win it back to the line, Brittle intercepts it. Schnabel will force him wide and the shot deflects off the stick of Robert Schnabel and out of play. It's Hand that wins it, comes back, shot from Janak, Foam juggled it, the puck bounces through the crease. Tigers trying to fire it in from a narrow angle.
Here at CW Motors, we provide a large range of high-quality services. Your vehicle will be looked after by our highly qualified and dedicated team, using both state-of-the-art technology and good old-fashioned elbow grease. We specialise in accident crash repair, mechanical and bodywork and MOT preparation. We also have oven and jig facilities and can provide insurance estimates. So, for a friendly and professional service, come and see us at Victoria Mill, Droylsden. Or you can call us on 0161 371 9983.
That's Tam, we're here with Phoenix TV. Time to have a wee chat with our match sponsor for today. I'm here with Mark Dawson of Elite Print. Hi Mark.
Hi.
I understand this is your second season with the club. You've definitely got the hockey bug.
Oh, we definitely have. Right from the word go, we got hooked on it right from the word of our first sponsored match.
And your company, it's Elite Print, is that correct? And just tell me very quickly what your company's all about.
We're an all-round printers. We do everything from design through to delivery of the job. Specialising in print management, letterheads, business cards, posters, anything you can think of really, anything ink on paper.
Right, well you certainly did a great job on my press pack for the beginning of the season, absolutely superb. But I know it's the whole family here as well, you're all caught with the bug.
Yeah, the family have really caught it. We go to away matches now, every home match we're here, we just love it. We're completely hooked on the game.
That's marvellous, well let's hope we have you for many a year then.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Thanks, Mark.
No problem, thanks.
Right, I've got another large group up in the VIP block this week. I've got BNI. I'm here with Steve Nurse and with Chris. Hi, guys.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, Tambo.
And Steve, what's BNI?
Well, BNI is a networking organisation that I'm a member of with Hale Communications. We meet up every Tuesday. It's a global networking group. And like I say, it pulls all the local companies together and we do business between each other. And it seemed, with my interest in ice hockey, a natural fit to get our local chapter, the Wilmslow chapter, down to see what Manchester Phoenix is all about.
Oh, certainly, you can mutually benefit everybody in turn, really.
Yeah, absolutely. And the reaction from the guys and the girls here has been fantastic and the team are doing well.
And Chris, is this your first time at hockey?
It's the first time I've ever been to an ice rink, let alone an ice hockey game.
You've wasted all your life. I've been in an ice rink since I was 4. Well, tell me, what do you think of this lot then?
I think it's fantastic and I really wish I'd come sooner because it's really, really good. It's an exciting game, a very, very fast game and I'm really enjoying it.
So you'll come back?
Definitely.
Right, remind me to give you the office number for the season ticket. We'll get you sorted.
Absolutely, thank you.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Tambo.
Sherney trying to step past the check but couldn't quite keep hold of the puck. James Priest down the left wing for Telford. Big hit comes in and the Phoenix with a nice pass to find Archer into the zone. In fact, it's Flatten who plays it across to Hand. Chesky can't get it clear. Until he keeps the puck. Kruzik steps inside his man Kieran Long trying to tie him up. Kruzik gets the puck back. Sharp angle shot. Phone makes the save. The puck bouncing through the crease. Phoenix trying to find it and Phone eventually gets the glove on it as Robert Schnabel takes offence to, I think it was Chesky going in digging for that loose puck when Phone had his glove on it. Takes the Tigers player down with a big cross check. Face off is to the right of the Phoenix goal. Work back to the line, Kruzik with the shot. Phone saw it late, got the left pad on it. Sherney, Hand in the face-off circle. Sherney near side, shoots and scores! I've got no idea how he found the hole between Declan Ryan and the goalpost, but Michael Sherney has his first Icestone goal, and the Phoenix finally have a bit of breathing space. It's 2-0 Manchester. Have it in behind the net. The screen will circle out towards the front. They're trying to play it down low towards the back post and it's tapped in. The Tigers do get the power play goal. It's Luke Brittle that was open at the back door, and just like that Telford are right back in the game. It's 2-1. Down there in the corner, the Tigers trying to get it clear as Watkins plays it up off the boards. The puck will break in the slot, backhand from Sherney. Ryan makes the save once and then twice and then finds the puck sat there in between his pads and he makes the save. Brittle tried to backhand it on, puck will break, Flatten goes in on his backhand. Didn't get a shot away, no penalty called either, it's back out to the line, Hand down in the corner, Flatten driving the net and it's deflected away by Marcus Maynard. Watkins and Archer will tie up, it's Flatten that has the puck into the slot for Hand. He tried to play it down low for Michael Sherney. Sherney has it in behind the goal. Flatten is open in the slot and ices it for the Manchester Phoenix. The Tigers had all gone to try and get the puck. Sherney found Joachim Flatten wide open and the Phoenix can pick up the 2 points here tonight. It's Phoenix 3, Telford 1.
Okay, Phoenix TV here. Final score tonight, Manchester Phoenix 3, Telford Tigers 1. And I'm here with 2-goal man of the match, Joachim Flatten. Joachim, good to get the result and get the goals.
Obviously, we played a good game. We struggled. They didn't score, so it was nice to get a couple of goals in and win the game. I think it was the same with the last games. We created a lot of chances last night too, but we couldn't get the puck in. So it was definitely nice to bounce back here and win back home here. And it's nice to see the fans. They went crazy. It was cool.
Yes, it was. Joachim, thanks very much. That was a good win and 2 good goals.
Thanks.
Phoenix TV here. Final score tonight, Manchester Phoenix 3, Telford Tigers 1. And I'm here with Coach Watkins of the Telford Tigers. Coach, you're tough to break down.
Thank you. We're trying to get better over, from our first to our third year, and it's a tough loss tonight. The guys worked hard, and we made it hard for Manchester. We knew we were going to expect a bit of a backlash after last night's result for those guys, so we came and we just battled hard.
But I mean, 3 years now in the league playing with each other. And to be perfectly honest with you, you always make it tough for us.
Well, we seem to have some good games, and it's nice to get a rivalry with a club that's not too distant. Our fans are appreciative. Your fans are appreciative. I think what was probably a good game of hockey to watch, and unfortunately we just didn't have enough in the tank to take it.
And that was a good away following. You guys brought some good guys tonight.
It's great. Not every team bring a lot of fans, and it's really good for our young guys to know that they've got the belief of the fans behind them. It picks us up when we're down, and you can't fault our fans. They're behind us 100%. A lot of them are on board in what we're doing as a club and helping out behind the scenes and making sure that we're there from week to week. Without those guys' support, we wouldn't be here. So every player in there is pretty thankful.
and that's the good thing, you know. I mean, Telford, everybody's so pleased that they're back and the way it's working. It's a tough job, but you're getting stronger, and to be honest, it's a long season, and there's a lot of promise there.
There's a lot of promise, but it is a tough job. You know, that, like I say, there's a lot that goes on behind the scene that I think a lot of people don't probably appreciate. And right now, we're probably in our hardest part of what we've done. Obviously, with no ice rink, we're trying to keep the guys upbeat, and we don't get them enough on the ice, so it is really hard. So we come into these rinks, and we haven't had enough practice for our pre-season and game time. And you know, our power play was a little bit sloppy last night, but it's hard to put too much expectation on it without the time to practice. You know, the special teams is what will win us hockey games, and unfortunately we didn't do that last night. We're a little bit better tonight, but each game we're playing, we're getting better, we're getting stronger, we're getting more belief, and you know, I'm pretty sure that we're gonna start picking up some wins pretty soon.
Oh, that's right. We're only 4 games into the season. When do we get to see your new rink?
I believe October 21st, so they're going to be unveiling the ice rink on our home game. I can't remember who the game with, but it's October 21st. Nobody will have been in there before, so it'll be nice to put a rubber stamp on that and hopefully get a good 2 points at home for our first league opener there.
You'd be glad to get home. You need to get at home games.
We need to get at home just to practice, just to get the guys together. You know, it's important. I know adversity breeds good team spirit, but it's nothing like being at home to practice and just feel comfortable, because we're living out of suitcases, and you know, we're from here to there, and it does make our job really hard. But guys, just keep on battling. We'll be good.
Oh, keep at it, please, coach. We're all proud of what's going on down there. And thanks very much.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
Right, here we are again with our post-game deliberations. And I'm here with Neil. Hi, Neil.
Hello, how are you?
You've got a
Sorry,
microphone.
it's me here. Sorry. Hello, how are you?
And with James Neil.
How do you, mate? You all
right? I got you first, James. Really, they're a hard team to break down, Telford, but we stuck at it, got some good goals, and without a doubt deserved the points.
Yeah, we definitely deserve the points tonight. I think we deserved the points last weekend as well when we played Basingstoke. It was good to win at home for the first time, that's for sure, especially for the fans, because after last night we had to bounce back, and we pretty much dominated Telford the whole game tonight. We just again struggled putting the puck in the net, but we scored at the right times, I think, and glad to get the 2 points.
And Neil, I see we were talking earlier, good defensive game by our guys as well, because when they were breaking, a 0-0 game, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, bit embarrassing for James, because he sat next to me, but we had a bit of a chat downstairs, and he knows how I feel. I thought he had an absolute stunning game tonight. I just said to him, I thought his vision was good. There was a point where he was coming down the ice. He had 2 guys all over his back. They were trying to tie him up. The puck had just got away from him, and he had the sense and the vision to look across and just poke it back to the other defender. And I said to him, I think what made it a great game for James tonight is it wasn't the big things he did, and this is what a game's all about. It was all the small things. It was the little touch. It was a little poke. It was the movement. It was being in the right place. And to be honest with you, really pleased with him tonight. I thought he had an absolutely stunning game.
It was important to bounce back tonight after last night. You know, last night was disappointing all round.
You knew he was going to do it, didn't you?
But at the end of the day, you did bounce back.
Yeah, you can't hide from it. You know, we lost 8-2. So I thought, to be honest, again we created a lot of chances, and I think we outshot them again. We've outshot everyone in every game, so we're creating the chances. It was just sloppy mistakes. That's all it was last night. We let in some really soft goals. We started slow. So like you said, we had to come out the traps flying tonight, and we did that.
It's early days yet. Yeah. Nothing's ever won in September, is it?
No, and you know what? We the guys, we all get it. Everybody took a lot of flack after last night, you know, and we had a bad day at the office. You know, we were tardy. You know, not only did the back wheels fall off the axle, the front wheels fell off as well, and it happens every now and again. I think what James just said, the most important thing is how we came back tonight. You know, I had some fans earlier, so I'm going to go at me and say, I don't think we're going to be able to score proper goals this season. Well, I tell you something, great goal by Cerny. What a great goal. Picks it up and puts it in the top of the net. Superb. And the one from the slot from Joachim, brilliant. Superb goals. 2 great goals that you really couldn't complain about, could you?
Yeah, it was good points. And say it's early days, and moving on now, we've got our favourite lot. We've got Sheffield on Friday night. And you guys, you don't need lifting for that one, do you?
We don't need lifting for any game, you know, but we obviously we really want to win that one. Last night it was a lesson learned. It's a lesson learned. You can't win the league at the start, but you can certainly lose it if you go on a bad run. So you don't want to be playing catch up. So it's a lesson learned. Go into Friday and give them a whooping. So
Yeah, well, I'm happy. It's you know, we ended up splitting the weekend, which in Milton Keynes, it's always tough at Milton Keynes anyway.
Do you know what, James has just said it? It's our turn will come. We'll be patient. I mean, in fairness to the guys, and I'll say this on camera. You know, we didn't get a very good pre-season this year due to ice times and when we had to play. Then we've had a problem without making excuses up, Jim, of having to change the forward, bring a new forward in, and this is all within the space of 2 weeks, and the guys just haven't had time to gel. And when you don't gel, and I hope James don't mind me saying, you know, it's not off ice, it's on ice. Your confidence lacks a little bit, and everybody's on edge and waiting. And I think you saw tonight, as soon as we started scoring, we were on fire, and it's like we looked dangerous. And if there would have been another period, and I know there isn't, we would have just carried on scoring. You could see it coming.
Right, I think that's what it is. Like, obviously, we've been struggling to score a bit. Once they got their goals, they look like they're going to score a lot more.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's 2 weeks in, and we had a bad night last night. But I think we're creating chances, and that's what matters. If you don't create the chances, then it looks like we're in trouble. But we're creating 30, 40 chances a game. So we're going to. The goalies in this league, no disrespect, but they're not going to save 39 of them every night. So.
And let's be honest, James, Declan knows this rink that played here tonight.
Yeah, he had a good
game. Knows the angles.
He had a good game. Yeah, all the goalies we've played so far have had a good game. So
we'll have a time. I think it'll come for us, and I'm quite pleased. I think we've got a good bunch of lads in the change room, and I think we've been working hard. We'll carry on working hard, and I think you'll see good things from this team.
Definitely, yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah, I think so. It's true. As we keep on saying and saying, September's not out yet. You know, we've only had 4 games. This. Great point there. You know, you don't win the league in September, but you can lose it. Well, we've not lost it.
No, definitely not.
And do you know the other thing is I think we've got a good team, because one of the signs of a good team, a lot of people say, is how do you handle losing? And it's like, you know what? We took our game head on today. We got serious about it, but we're still loose with each other. We're still laughing and joking in the changing room. And, you know, just for the record, you know, Tony and I had a little laugh at lunchtime. You know, we did our usual talk on the phone before we get here. And he said to me, you know, yeah, I'm sorry about last night. And I said, don't worry about it. It's not as bad as it could have been. And he went, why? What could it have been? I said, well, 2 years ago, you took a team up to Romford and brought back 8-2 down.
Yeah,
you were there.
Yeah, it's happened a few times in Milton Keynes, actually. We've had a few 9-0, 9-1,
but we come back, and that's what counts, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And I think as long as we play hockey like that in this arena, we're going to excite the fans. Everybody's going to love what we're doing, and I still say it. We'll be thereabouts at the end of the season, won't we, James?
Of course we will. We've got the team to do it. We always want to win, so I can apologise for last night. We had a bad night, but we'll keep playing well.
Yeah, we will.
One of the good things, and I get to talk to the coaches, you know, with the TV and reporting. Doug Shepherd said, we've got a good team. Nick Poole last night said to me, he says, that won't happen too often to you guys. That's exactly what he said.
We've outplayed every team. We've outshot every team. We've outplayed every team. We've created chances. Like, every goal's been, except for last night, every game's been a 1-goal, 2-goal game. We're always in the game. So I think some teams are really going to get it off us this year, big time.
Absolutely, and I hope I'm going to be there when it happens. James, thanks very much. Neil, thank you.
What's our next home game? Just remind me.
Our next home game is on Sunday against Swindon Wildcats.
Sunday, 5:30 face-off.
As always.
Here at the Dome against the Wildcats. Looking forward to that, James.
Of course, of course.
Bring it on.
So, be there.
Well, unfortunately, that's all the time we've got on this episode of Phoenix TV. But before we go, if any of you are at a loose end on the 29th of September, it's a Saturday. Phoenix aren't playing home or away, so you've got the Saturday night off. For those of you who were asking about sledge hockey and some of the games that may be coming up, there's a testimonial game down in Hull for Phil Saunders. He's a former GB sledge hockey player. They're holding a testimonial for him. Hopefully going to try and raise a bit of money for the GB programme. So if you're free, it starts at 12 o'clock. Everyone will be welcome. We're going to have a few bits and pieces going on off the ice as well, so you can get a taste of the sledge hockey, see some of the GB guys, including some of the Phoenix players. I've got to add as well. We've got 3 guys in the GB squad. It should be a really fun time. So it's 12 o'clock at Hull, and everyone is free to get in. Hopefully a really good afternoon. Now, as I said, it's the end of the show, so if you want to keep up to date with everything that's going on in the world of Phoenix, remember to check out the official Twitter account, Facebook account, and also the official Phoenix Forum. And if you have any questions that you need answering, either from ourselves or from anyone else to do with Phoenix, you can submit them via the usual ways, by text, email, and of course the official Phoenix Forum. Well, our next game is on Sunday the 30th, and that's here at the Ice Dome. It's against the Swindon Wildcats, who are always a tricky opposition. But from me and everyone here, we hope to see you soon.